Welcome to the Allen Hall Theatre for today's performance of Bang. For the next hour, you will be witness to the greatest discovery the world has ever known, courtesy of our resident genius and chemist, Delbert Fruth. Please note that this production will involve frequent explosions, loud noises, smoke, and various objects on fire. We do take your safety seriously though, and in the unlikely event of the theatre needing to be evacuated, we ask that you take direction from the cast and crew who will advise you of the nearest exit. Please note that recording of the show and flash photography is strictly prohibited, and that your mobile phones should be turned off throughout the performance. If not, we'll gladly turn them off for you with liquid nitrogen. Now, without further ado, the Chemistry Department Outreach team would like to present Bang!
Dunedin. Oh, it's still in Dunedin. Look! Hound of blue, blazing, blistered black balls, did you get in here? Oh, it wasn't a party. I felt sure I would have remembered. Wait a minute. This is about the plan, isn't it? Yes, of course, the plan. How unexpected of me. Look, I just need to start things over. Excuse me for 1 minute. I didn't see you there. Welcome. Welcome to the greatest scientific discovery the world has ever known. Well, it will be as soon as I've discovered it. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Delbert Fruth, Master Practitioner of the Scientific Arts. This is only natural, of course, for I am a genius. I see there may be a few doubters out there. Well, consider this. You are currently looking at the inventor of the solar-powered torch. But I have raised my not inconsiderable intellect to higher things. For soon I shall claim title of Doctor, and with it shall become ruler of the world. Sorry, but, well, ruling the world, being a genius, it's just what follows. It's what's done. Tradition. But there are some of you out there who would seek to drag me down, stifle me, laugh at me, send me petty little bills for electricity costing $1,632.33. Well, of course I'm going to use electricity. I need it for science. Plus it gets really cold in here if I don't run the heat pump. Still, necessity is the mother of invention, as they say, and this bill may yet be the source of my greatest achievement yet. It's simple, really. The dawn is now breaking, extractor fan mounted, in full OSH safety compliance. Now's the time to get sensibly wealthy, and I'm going to do it with science! For years I've searched for a solid solution to obtaining riches untold. And sooner than later, I shall hold before me the secret to glittering gold. But this is not magic, it's all within reason. The logic is grand and sublime. Just take a grubby old substance and turn it to gold, and the good life will surely be mine. It's simple, really, you'd better believe me, and soon you will all see my moment of victory. The gold will flow free. It's simple chemistry, as simple as a big bang. Yes, it's simple, really, you better believe me, and soon you will all see my moment of victory. The gold will run free. It's simple chemistry, as simple as
Hi, I'm Danny from next door. Is it about time I could come back?
No, you've ruined the climax now. You may as well spit it out.
Right. Well, I'm next door studying for my chemistry final tomorrow, and I'm finding your noise to be
A bit.
distracting.
I see.
Yeah, so if you wouldn't mind keeping
I'm
it
afraid that will be quite impossible. I have science to do, and science is a loud mistress, banging away at all hours.
Yeah, alright, you've discovered the secret to gold. Look, that isn't science, you know.
Like fun.
Turning stuff into gold, that's alchemy, not chemistry. Can't be done.
Oh, a skeptic in our midst, say? Anyone else here think it can't be done?
How did all these people fit in your front room?
Fact of the matter is that an alchemist was a chemist by any other name. What was an apothecary, for example, but a pharmacist without recognition?
Or a license.
The principles are quite sound. In order to understand where others have failed, I must first retrace their steps to find out where they went wrong. I must become
An idiot!
an alchemist. The ancient Greeks thought that all matter in the world could be divided into 4 elements: earth, air, fire, water.
I think you might be the criminal element I keep hearing about.
And they all interact in different ways. For example, bring a good dose of fire to air, and bang. Well, at least if you have flammable air. Observe on the view screen.
Where did you get that? It's a cake of the flat, actually.
No idea what it's doing here, but it's looking jolly useful right now.
Right. Wait, did you say flammable air? This isn't 1667. It's hydrogen.
Yes, full of the fire element, naturally.
Oh, and next you'll be explaining things with phlogiston.
Pardon?
But in medieval times, when this sort of thing happened, it's because they thought there was a fire element stored inside that was escaping, and they called that phlogiston.
Phlogiston. So wait, what is happening?
I would show you, but there doesn't appear to be any more balloons.
Pish tosh. We don't need balloons, but I will need a volunteer.
Oh, no.
Suit yourself. Come on then! I need a volunteer. Step on up. Oh, excellent. Welcome. Ah, by what name may I call you?
Erica?
Well, Erica, if you would just stand by this young lady here, we can begin.
Listen, Pip, if I tell you to run, you be ready to run.
Pay her no mind. There's nothing to worry about here. All I'm going to do is take this hose,
Oh, I'm very worried.
attach to this canister of flammable air, and bubble it through into this effervescent matrix of detergent vesicles.
What?
Washing up liquid. I'm bubbling the hydrogen through washing up liquid. Right, once I get a few more bubbles going in here, what I need you to do is to hold out your hands like so, keep them flat, and scoop some of the bubbles up. Right. If you come just one forward, yes? Just like that. Oh! Sadly, hydrogen is lighter than air. We'll need to do that a little more. It's a science, you see. Trial and error, I'm afraid. I do love the sound of bubbles, don't you? Very sciencey. Right. Have another go. Perfect. Now, to introduce the crucial element, fire.
Don't move, woman!
Come on. You don't want to be replaced, do you? Once more with feeling.
Stay still.
There, these ones are slightly smaller. They shouldn't get too carried away. Right, have another go. Perfect. Now to introduce the crucial element of fire. And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3. Everyone, a round of applause for our able assistants. You've truly aided the cause of science, given us phlogiston and brought us one step closer to gold.
You do realise that phlogiston isn't real, right?
Pardon?
Phlogiston. They were wrong. There isn't any fire element. It was hydrogen. The simplest element there is. It burns very easily.
So wait, what is happening with that? No, sorry.
Well,
So wait, what am I meant to do with all these bubbles?
problem solved. There are elements here, but we now know there's not just four. Elements are just substances that can't be made any simpler. Now, what you were looking at is hydrogen.
Yes, full of the fire element, naturally. No, wait, yes, when hydrogen comes into contact with air, it oxidizes when introduced to heat, and this causes something a bit like this. Ha!
Where do you keep getting those from?
Oh, I have a small staff. Which reminds me, it's not looking anywhere near sciencey enough in here to be conducting world-changing experiments in. Come, people! Liquid nitrogen. Another element, correct?
What? Are we just going to ignore that? Hmm? Okay, well, yes. Nitrogen is normally a gas, but when you cool it down to about 200 degrees Celsius, it becomes a liquid. Now, that's about as cold as Pluto. So, how did you manage to get something that cold?
The insulation here is terrible. Now, we've got things looking nice, sciencey. How do we go about getting gold?
Well, gold is an element too, right?
Yes.
And you can't get anything simpler than an element, right?
Yeah.
So the easiest way to find something with gold in it and extract it.
Of course! Could you explain that again for them?
Look, imagine it like this. The year is 1669. The place, Hamburg in Germany. And an alchemist named Hildebrand is about to make a crucial discovery.
The hamburger!
What? No! Look, Henry was trying to create gold and thought he'd extract it from other substances.
What kind of substances?
Well, gold-colored ones.
Yes, but which?
Let's just say it's a liquid that's very easy to get hold of. Like, on a daily basis. A gold liquid. Really easy to find. Every day of your life.
Eureka!
He makes it in the glass for days at a time. And then he boils it until it dried out to become a thick paste.
I managed to speed up the drying process. Now, what did Hennig do next?
Well, he heated it, but it's probably easier if I just show you.
Oh. What the devil was that?
It was meant to be phosphorus. It wasn't quite the gold he was after, but he was the first on record to isolate a pure element in thousands of years. It became quite popular, actually. He used it in acting.
Remarkable. Stupendous!
And then they burned down Hamburg.
This gives me an idea.
Wait, what?
Clearly, Henning Brand was on to something before he got distracted by all this phosphorus marking. The way ahead is clear.
It is?
Indubitably. All we need to do is find some other gold-colored substance. Isolate the gold from it. It's
don't-
foolproof! Bring
Right.
out the powder! Aha! Would you like to see this? I was given this powder on an expedition. I found it from a mysterious merchant in a curious, faraway land.
Somewhere in Asia?
South Dunedin. What do you make of it?
Well, I'd say that's iron oxalate.
You don't get invited to many parties, do you? Now, observe. It's beginning to change. Yes, here it comes. Oh, gold any second now. Look at it. It's changing. It's going black.
It's iron oxalate, a compound of iron, oxygen, and carbon.
You keep saying words as if they mean things.
But a compound is a combination of two or more elements. The atoms that make them up end up joining together. Now, boiling that tube has broken those atoms apart.
So no gold?
No gold, but this would be pretty cool. That's the leftover iron, burning and the oxygen in the air.
You realize you're hoovering after this.
You know what these people are called?
I feel you may be missing the point somewhat. We must be men of action.
What are you doing?
We must push the boundaries. We must be bold.
I don't think...
We must be ready to science our face off. Watch this.
Oh, God.
Why isn't science happening?
You can't just throw any old stuff together and expect science to happen. Reactions happen because the chemicals trigger a change in the way the atoms in a substance are organised. Most of the time, it's nothing fancy.
So what do I do?
We could try this one. It might be a bit messy though. Might not make much of a difference. Right. Now what I've got here is potassium iodide, a compound made of two elements.
Potassium and iodine, I assume.
No, it's potassium. right. Weird. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is hydrogen peroxide.
Pours very nicely.
And then I shall add the detergent. Get it in mixed. And then I'm going to add the potassium iodide, and you're going to want to step back for this. No, more than that. Okay, now, whatever happens, do not touch this. And a mate who did, well...
He's dead?
No, but it's finished like crazy afterwards.
It's liquid gold!
No!
But, look, I think we're going about this completely the wrong way. What instead of, making a bloody mess, we try to reverse engineer gold?
Wait, you mean start with gold and turn it into something else?
Exactly.
You have gold already?
Well, just a little bit.
Where is it?
In a safe place. Safekeeping.
That place being...
In my safe. Bring out the safe!
I hate to break it to you, but that's a jar.
Yes, but the lid is really tight. I can't get it off.
Is it? Yeah. Okay, that's really tight. You have a hammer?
A hammer? We can't have broken glass in here. That could be dangerous.
We're getting this open. Now, what we're going to do is use this iron oxide we had earlier. I saw this in a movie once.
That looks familiar somehow. What exactly is that?
Thermite.
Thermite. Thermite. Now that name rings a bell. Where have I heard that before? What was the movie? Thermite. Thermite. Isn't that the substance that gets outrageously... Oh my God! My jar.
Oh, it wasn't so safe after all. Go on then. Here you go.
Give it here.
What is it anyway? Jewelry?
Not precisely. I was out in one of my regular perambulations when I witnessed a lamppost being accosted by a gentleman of questionable sobriety. During the altercation, he relieved himself of a portion of his dentition.
You stole a tooth from a drunk.
Well, I intended to give it back, naturally, but he declined to leave a forwarding address. What's to be done? Still, his loss is our gain. And science is too.
Ugh.
Now, the acid test. 2 molar hydrochloric should do it. Ha!
Happy audience.
Nothing. Never mind. Alkaline. Come on. Damnation. Never mind. Extreme cold. Yes. Who needs a chili bin when you've got these, eh? Now, let's see if you can't do the same for gold. Yes. A change has occurred.
It has.
Yes. Gold is now extremely cold. Heat! You must find heat.
Look, all we have is this. I think even you can tell where that's going.
Ah! This abject failure! The stench of it is just disgusting.
Let's just see the bit of it. Pizza.
Oh, I feel infected by it. I wash my hands of it all. Failure. All the science, all these experiments, what good has it done me, eh? All I want to do is just turn things to gold, become fabulously wealthy, and possibly rule over mankind. Is that such a big ask?
I don't know. I mean, you could have done worse. I mean, look at the stadium. Just don't take it so hard. Gold just doesn't react with most things. That's why it's so valuable. You can wear it on your skin all day long and it doesn't get grotty. Also, it's shiny. People like shiny things.
To Hades with shiny! I wish I could take all the gold in the world and just burn it up!
I'm so sorry. Are you alright?
My hand feels clean.
Could be the lack of hair. Look, is there anything I can get you?
Maybe a drink. Top shelf. No, not in there! I haven't had the exterminators in yet!
It's a totally new species!
Get the bottles, woman!
Right. Oh, I don't know what you've been making in here, but it stinks of paint stick and lemons.
Oh, it's an old family recipe. I'm told it's mostly methanol. You have to prepare it in just the right way.
Do I even want to know?
Oh, it's incredibly simple. All you need to do is just pop the top, take one step forward, or one step back. Turn around, stamp 3 times, and shake!
We're dead, aren't we?
They said I had 24 hours to pay that bill. It has clearly only been 23 hours and 45 minutes.
So too many candles.
No, I don't have any candles. I've got much better things than that. Can you help me find them, please? No. No, that's a conical flask, isn't it? Oh, I didn't know I had 2 of those. Whoa!
Remove your hands right now.
Frightfully sorry. Aha! Perhaps if I turn ignite this whole tank full of methane here, and then just ignite, and we can then just blow them. That works too. Okay. We've got that. But I think I can do better. Observe. Aha.
Oh. Oh. It's just like CSI. Where'd you go, man?
It was on a trip to Miami. I found the experience most illuminating.
I see you, Luminol, but I raise you to Skyline. How do you put those guys in the white coats in here?
I find shouting usually does the trick.
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
They're only lab assistants. They don't have any feelings that I'm aware of.
Ah, right. Okay. Can I have some hydrochloric acid and some magnesium silicide? Please.
You don't have to shout.
Sorry, but is he paying you for this?
No. We're doing research on him. He appears immune to all known forms of bacteria. Also, while he's back through crazy, we're going to make a fortune off him.
I wasn't aware they were capable of speech.
Yeah, but anyway, back to what I was saying. Feast your eyes on this.
Ha! Yes. Impressive.
Pretty good, huh?
Oh, that's impressive. I'll give you something to look at.
Powder. Very
Stand
impressive.
back.
Good heavens!
I'm not done yet. I need someone to use this.
Not a chance. Didn't you see all the smoke?
Oh, I agree with the good lady. Perhaps one of those.
Ah, yes. How about you? Come on up. Welcome. What can I call you? Erica. Nice to meet you, Erica. Now, what I need you to do is very simple. Just hold this over that file there, and when I say, I want you to turn it off. How do I turn it off? Just flip the switch here. Okay. Ready? And now. Well, I think that's it. Stand back up.
Upstaged by my own assistant.
Literally.
I'm still no closer to making gold. Or seeing anything!
Okay, I think it's doing the room a favour.
I'm a miserable failure.
Monica, don't be silly. How could you have known it's impossible to turn elements into gold?
That's it. I'm done. I'm through with this. Come on.
Down the front. Like Dave. Who's Dave? On the floor.
Take this to the power company. Right. I'm going to go out there and get a job. Yeah. I'm going to go out and live amongst all of you people. I could end up anywhere.
Look. It's not hard to make it out there. I'm sure you'll fit right in somewhere.
Like where? Well?
I'm thinking, look, all you need is a good idea. Find a problem that needs a solution. Find a way to make something easier for people.
Make something easier.
Doesn't have to be anything radical, just something ordinary.
That's it!
It is?
Oh, it's so simple. Think, what country is this?
Is that a trick question?
New Zealand! And what do we have more of here than anywhere else in the world?
You're going to say sheep, aren't you?
Sheep! Lovely, fluffy, woolly, mutton-filled sheep. Sheep that need a shearing. Sheep that become tasty cuts on the grill.
There are recorded uses of sheep. Yeah, what's the point?
And I know a simple method to obtaining both simultaneously. Bring out the test sheep!
Cool. They made that fast, didn't they?
Oh, they're good, aren't they? Now, bring out the liquid oxygen!
What? Liquid oxygen? Oh, is it the extremely cold, dangerously explosive liquid oxygen?
The very same. And as we all know, oxygen is the key to oxidization reactions. So, if we simply mix the liquid oxygen with little sheepykins and initiate the reaction,
Oh dear God!
you separate the wool and the meat at the same time. This is the greatest time saver ever conceived. I'll be rich!
Oh, and here I was just thinking you were charmingly eccentric. You are in fact a complete nut job.
A visionary. And I have you to thank. If you hadn't shown me the error of all this gold nonsense, I would have never realized my true calling in life.
What have I done?
It's all thanks to you. Now, I can't stand around here all day. I've got sheep to oxidize.
Wait! I can make gold!
I beg your pardon.
Gold! I can make gold out of stuff that's not gold.
Show me.
Right, do you have a 10-cent coin?
I gave away my last bit of growth to turn those lights on.
Right. Hey, those people. Hey, do any of you have a 10-cent coin I could use? There we go. Thank you.
What are you doing?
I'm going to stick this coin into this beaker of boiling zinc.
That doesn't sound the least bit gold related.
Oh, and I suppose everything you've just done was? Mine? Now, just what? Now, what I want you to do is to stare really hard at the beaker, think about science.
What kind of science?
Gold science, chemical science, any kind of science, it doesn't matter, just Concentrate.
I'm going to think about gold.
Good. Good. Now, this one.
How long are we going to...
It's done.
Aha! Now, I recall you said you were going to be turning this coin into gold.
Yes.
Whereas, in fact, what we have here is silver.
That's an interesting observation. But here's an interesting explanation. Shut up. Now, light that Bunsen.
All very nice, isn't it?
Station.
I'm using it. It's... Excuse me. What does this look like to you? Gold! You did it! You amazing, outrageous, magnificent genius! Well, I can't stand around here yammering all day. There's nothing to stop me now. Look how loud I'm moving!
How long do you think it'll be before he realizes you just coated that coin with brass?
It'll be long enough to blow up this lab.
He's getting tired of this place anyway.